Today's video takes us to Orland Park, Illinois, where we find a sovereign citizen who's pulled over for a variety of offenses. Most notably, he was passing a funeral procession improperly. Then he had expired registration. Oh, he's got a bunch of charges. He's put under arrest, resisting arrest, had some wacky tobacco in the car. The boy's got a whole bunch of problems. Not to mention, he wanted to be paid $10,000 to show his identification. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
You are. I need your driver's license and insurance now.
I'm giving you my driver's license.
I need your
effective payment. I don't have no necessity to give you my commercial property without any reason.
Driver's license and insurance.
Data.
Driver's license and insurance.
Today,
hey
sir?
man, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm here to help. I stopped, or he attempted to stop me while I was in the midst of going my way.
After you cut through a funeral home and drove a funeral procession and drove down the median, yes. So I need your driver's license and insurance.
Why?
I just told you. I just told you. Yeah.
Is that a violation?
Yes, it is a violation.
Of what right? Of what
driver's
code?
license. Listen, I'm not playing your game
law?
for too much longer. Okay.
I'm not trying to play a
you
game
are.
with you,
Driver's
sir.
license and insurance.
I'm not looking to play a game with you.
Okay.
I would like to know do you have a bona fide claim?
Driver's license and insurance, or
I have no problem. Are you hearing me not refuse to give him my license? I have no refusal, but it is going to take a payment.
Okay.
Am I not entitled
I'll pay you at the station.
Am I not entitled to an effective amount of payment or self-determination? I can determine the value of my own time. I can determine the value of my own private property.
Okay, perfect. Now
is it not my right to pick who is my authority?
Oh, this guy must have been watching Shady Shade Ghanayim's videos, how to make $25 a minute. Where do these idiots come from? Well, we know where Goat Boy came from.
You are not authority to me. I'm just here to help.
Okay, driver's license and insurance.
I would love to give it to you.
Okay.
Do you have $10,000 effective?
Yeah, I do. It's at the station. Let's go. Driver's license and insurance.
Go ahead and do this.
We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're doing this. You're not going anywhere. The only place you're going is in the back of his car if you don't give me your driver's license and insurance right now.
I conditionally accept. Do you have a bona fide
step out of the car.
Do you have a bona fide claim?
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. You're failing to provide identification. Let's get another car here, please. You need to give me your driver's license and insurance.
Why is it that I would give you my private property for nothing in exchange? Are you coming between me and my God? Are you not allowing me to serve God as authority?
I need your driver's license and insurance.
Is it that you are insisting that you are authority to me?
Driver's license and insurance.
Are you compelling me to believe that government was formed so that government could control people, or the people to have the right to control government?
Okay.
I must uphold my duty to uphold my rights.
Sure.
If it is that I violate those, then I may subject myself to your authority or jurisdiction. If it is true that you violate me in any way, shape, or form, then you all will be held liable, and the judicial system will uphold the justice inside of the meritocracy.
What is this boy babbling about? Did you hear what he just said? Oh, he's lost his bloody mind completely, hasn't he? He wants $10,000 to show the officer his identification. And then what does he start babbling about? He starts babbling about God. Well, a little bit of praying would be good for you, sonny boy. You're going to need it before today's all over with.
Going to give me your driver's license or not?
Do you have payment effective immediately? I'm not belligerent. I'm not combative.
Okay, then
but
get
I
out of
can't imply authority.
Okay.
Are you insisting that I must abandon my belief? Must I proceed without faith in Christ and faith in the goodness and faith in myself? I must be competent. I must believe in the authority that I have in myself.
Your belief is your belief, but we have a job to do it, and we have the right to do it.
But it is true that I must uphold my duties, even if it is that you were to break my windows, pull me out, do me dirty, and get me in it. I would have this on record for the judicial
Absolutely,
system.
and we don't want to do that, and I will have that on record. We do not want to do that. We would like your compliance to the law.
Driver's license and insurance.
I will let you know now on the record that you have been noticed that you all are racking up liabilities for the
Okay,
time in which that
I don't care about anything you have to say.
If it is true that you all are going to beat me or something, or if that's what you all intend.
We don't want to do any of that.
Brutalizing the vehicle, all of that is just going to be penalized and liabilities racked up.
We would like you to comply with the rules of the road. Where you're stopped for an offense, you produce your license.
I am not failing to produce my license. You all are failing to produce your payment.
Okay.
You're either going to need a payment or a bona fide claim.
Where do these people get these stupid ideas? I don't know, man. Oh, yes, I'm a free man, and you have no jurisdiction over me. I'm not part of the corporation. Well, you're going to be part of the jail population in just a few moments.
Brother,
Okay.
you don't seem to be all that friendly.
Okay.
You can't
I'm very
with me.
friendly because you haven't been ripped out of your vehicle yet.
I'm looking to work with you all.
We're just dealing with a driver violation, and you're escalating it to something other than that right now. And there might be reasons you're escalating that. We don't know.
But if it is true that you all are going to get ready to bust windows,
Yeah.
oh, you just hit the car, all of these are going to be penalties and liabilities that you rack
You can
up
take
on
up what
your
you
own.
want. We're just asking you to
If it is
comply.
true that you all are now about to beat on me or
Nope.
any way I
At the
have a
moment,
right
we're
to
asking
be
you to
ready
comply and
enjoy
produce your
the world.
driver's license.
I'll give it one more shot. Last chance, okay? We've been here long enough. I told you.
Are you the highest authority here?
What do you got? What do you got?
How may I help you?
You roll it down a little bit more so we can have a normal discussion at least.
Would you mind backing up, and I would indeed lower the window for this brother here.
Okay.
Would you back up so
Okay.
it is that I can have a one-on-one?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How may I help you?
Well, this officer pulled you over, so he needs.
May I stop you there first?
Go ahead.
He did not pull me over. I voluntarily stopped after he waved at me in the road.
Okay.
I am hey, how may I help you? I'm a civil guy. My brother may need some help, or he may be looking to tell me, hey, So I'm stopping to see what it is that I may help him with.
Well, Sonny boy, you may help him by showing him your driver's license, which you probably don't have, and your proof of insurance, which you probably don't have, and your registration, which you most definitely don't have. All right, I guess you can't help him then. Might as well just get out of the car and go to jail.
Okay.
That's the first part.
Okay.
Please continue, brother.
So he's stopping you for a traffic violation. Therefore, you are required to produce ID as a driver on the roadway.
Absolutely. I could understand that from that point of view.
Okay.
Now, can you understand my point of view? Because I study law and understand this stuff.
Okay.
Why is it that I am compelled to be in the democracy and provide and consent to a situation that I am not in my best interest? It's not beneficial. Why won't I shape the situation? Instead of saying no or denying him, why is it not that I make it beneficial for myself? It is my
do what?
property.
What's-
If he's compelling me to believe, hey, you owe me this license, I say, hey, okay, well, I don't mind giving it to you if you have payment for it because it's my property, just like it's my time.
But
Just
he's
like
not-
it's my
he's not
name.
looking to keep
He's
it.
saying- but
So-
still, he's looking to do something
So
with
why
it. It's the
are you
person's
looking
property.
for? But why are you looking for money if he just wants to look at it?
I told him because it is something that has to do with law and on the record.
Okay.
If it is that I give him
But-
my property
but the law-
without anything,
But the law.
then it is
Okay,
that
let
I
me
am
stop you there.
implying
But the law.
jurisdiction.
But the law also states, as you know, because you said you studied it, you have to produce your license to an officer when it is requested for no payment.
Now, let me go ahead and let you know that. That is not law. That
It
is
is.
indeed policy.
No.
This guy could be a frauditor with just a few changes in his dialogue. Yeah, laws versus policies. Well, I tell you one thing for sure. There's been no victim and there's been no crime and there's not going to be any ID, officer.
These are called
That's
statutes and codes.
Illinois compiled statutes. That's
Exactly,
what it says.
statutes. These are for
That's law.
corporations. I have the right to uphold my inalienable rights.
You can uphold your rights. That's what rights are for you to uphold them. And you as a person driving on the roadways, that is a privilege
I don't
that you have.
I don't mind letting you know that it is not a privilege for me. Maybe
Then what
it
is
is
it
a
for you?
privilege. It is a right. I have the right to travel freely.
And in agreement with exercising that right as a motorist on Illinois highways to drive upon these roads, you have to produce your ID when requested by a peace officer.
Now you understand why I cannot provide you with my private property. Because if I provide you with my private property and you run me and say, hey, this is what he identified as, this guy on this piece of paper has already contracted with the state to abide by these laws and rules. So guess what? I give you that, I'm going away because I did something wrong and I identified with who I was not.
Okay.
But if it is true that you don't know me and you cannot compel me to believe that I have some sort of contract with the state or that I owe you anything, then how is it that I must oblige?
As a motorist, you must oblige.
I'm not a motorist. I mean, that's a description. That's
Okay,
up to your,
so
that's up
I
to
think
your
we
determination.
are at the point, since I don't know your first name, I'll call you sir.
Goat Boy would like this cop. You can call me sir. Yeah, Sir Jagoff. You can tell, though, that this guy's a YouTube lawyer. He's not a law expert. He's a lawyer. He knows what he's talking about, doesn't he? Well, perhaps not.
To what's going to happen, sir, is if you do not provide your ID and step out, we will force entry to this vehicle.
I conditionally accept upon presentation of a bona fide claim. Would you like to pay for it?
No, I would not.
No, so it is that you are saying that you are going to take it, you are stealing from me, or are you saying
No.
that you are coming after what you are owed?
No, we are
owed this
we are
license?
using it for identification. No one's taking it, no one's stealing it,
How
no
are
one's
you going
borrowing
to
it.
utilize my
That's not
property
up for
for
you.
identification without me affirming my property as identification? I'm not looking to identify.
Okay, sir,
If
what
it is
I'm
that
letting you know right now is I think we're at an impasse to where you are not following lawful direction from us, so we will force entry into the vehicle.
I am
is what I'm
agreeing.
letting you know.
I am indeed agreeing to oblige to whatever it is that you need
Okay.
me to
Not getting
do,
paid for your license.
but it is going to be a bilateral agreement. It cannot be a unilateral agreement, because if I allow it to be a unilateral agreement, then it is that you are going to be authority and you're going to have jurisdiction. So then once this goes
So
to court,
is
the judge is going to say, hey,
bi-
this guy
is
is
the
property of the
bilateral
state, and the
agreement
state was allowed to
is
do
the
what they need to
bilateral
do.
agreement you wanting money from us for
No.
your ID? Then what's the
No.
agreement?
We can have the agreement that if I am, we presented 3 agreements so far. One, the agreement that I am going to give you my license upon presentation of obligation, meaning a bona fide claim stating that I have already owed you my license. Now, if I don't have that, which I know you don't, the second option would be to compensate me for it in a way, shape, or form. Wherever way you may think is beneficial. Hey, I can have you do this for me. I can have you do that. Just make it beneficial.
I wonder if the Sovsit's going to file a lawsuit on these ossifers, because he's about ready to experience a broken car window. Oh, dearie me, no.
Or have the payment ready that I have affirmed for what I need for my time and my property. Or the third option was, I said you all can remove all these vehicles, remove all of your property, and we can go about our day.
That's not going to happen.
Well, what if I go ahead and put my license up right here? Or my property, should I say, to make it more clear.
We are at
And
the point where
should
you
I
are
put-
now
what
you
if
are
I-
now under arrest, sir,
Do
for
you
obstructing.
understand?
You are now
accept
under
being
arrest.
under arrest upon
Okay.
presentation of bona fide claim.
Step out so we can place you under arrest without having to damage your property. If you do not step out now, we will force entry into your vehicle.
I conditionally accept stepping out
Then
now
step out.
and getting
Then
under
step out
arrest
now.
upon presentation
Then
of a
step
bona
out
fide
now.
claim.
Option to step out now
I
is right
also
now.
would like to put you all on notice now that if it is that you all intend on getting violent with me or aggressive, please do not mistake
We
any
intend on
energy
doing what we
redirection
need to do to
be
effect an
any
arrest.
hostage
Anything clear to go on the other side?
If
Yeah,
it's true
we're
that
clear.
you are now
Don't reach for anything. That's good.
You want to take your seatbelt off for us?
I conditionally accept being arrested upon presentation of bona fide claim. You are all going to be
Step out of the car.
Come on, just step out. Just come on.
As I sit here and edit these videos day after day, I have to really be thankful to our parents, because they raised us right. They didn't raise us to be stupid kids. Oh, these parents are failing these children. That's what it is. It all starts at home. And this lad's parents didn't pay any attention to him when he was growing up. Now look how he turned out.
You just hit me in my dick. You're resisting. Wow. Stop resisting and just walk out of the damn. Get down.
Get the legs.
Got his arm. Get the legs.
Just left
Are you all right?
Yep, I'm good. All right, let's get the cuff on him. Who's got the other cuff? I'm gonna put your shoe on.
All right, you want to stand up, or you going to freely walk back with us? What car?
This one.
64. All right.
1, 2, 3.
We'll get it.
Touch that one more time.
I don't want to go in there. Why y'all taking all my stuff?
All right, go ahead, sit. Get your feet in.
Get in there.
Come on, man. Get in.
After being wrestled to the ground and handcuffed and led to the car, now he doesn't want to get in. How stupid is this guy? Well, that's a rhetorical question, good people. Don't try to answer that.
I conditionally accept being under arrest upon presentation of bona fide claim.
Turn your feet in, bud.
I don't mind letting you all notice once again that you all are under collections for all of these liable damages, for not only to the car but to my person, for the time and consultation that I've given.
Get your feet in the car. The sooner we can get you out of those handcuffs, all right? Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Come on, man. We'll get you out of those in a second. There you go. Close the door.
Come in so you don't hurt yourself, bud. Wait, hang on.
Well, we're going to leave it right there, good people. The lad's got a lot of issues. Now, they found some wacky tobacco in his car. Gave him a charge on that, as well as resisting arrest. No registration, no license, no nothing. The lad's just out here driving around. Now, see, that's the problem. Get in an accident with that guy, he got no insurance. But not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. Because there's a lot of stupid people in the world. They all come to YouTube for their 15 minutes of fame with their pitiful videos. It's a shame, but it's true. Check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator. That features the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing. And then there's Dr. Dave's main channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. This lad needs to find a job and stop that sovereign citizen nonsense. Yeah, find a real job, sonny boy, and get yourself out of that sovereign citizen game. It's not good. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk...
He was being disorderly. He's being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Oh. Yo, you're racist. Racist. Oh. That's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Said, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a law.
We don't know what the heck
Sir,
you're going to do right now.
Sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
What's the Third Amendment?
Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
But you can citate them.
Yeah.
Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude. I'm not doing anything to you.
bitch
ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Bitch ass white shoe.
I'm not doing anything on you. Freedom of speech, he never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong. I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting and thousands will see it.
Dude, you're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. It's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're gonna speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
We're talking about violence.
Come on, man.
We're talking about violence.
Get out of
Hey,
my face.
hey, hey.
Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
I'm not backing up. No, you asked me.
You're
I'm
causing a
not.
disturbance.
If you touch her, you're gonna go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making, my God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their mask face, then what you can call yourself?
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't want to be on your camera.
Well, maybe being in a public
How
place is
about
not the
common
place.
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I'm. I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's why I just told you.
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to
That's
leave.
the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro. Slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you. What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about. Why'd you do that?
We asked you multiple times.
Okay, but why did you do that? I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're too close, bro. Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touch me. Why you put your hands on me? Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
You haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, did he assault you?
What are you going to arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no, of course I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know
What's the
this.
first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
What you tell me?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?